So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already
Vai tentar pegar alguém da box.
That's the throw. Messi powering forward here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Mbappe. Now it's Kante. Rooney. Rooney! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cafu makes a move down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes down, but nothing given. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Perilously close. And it's Veron. Closing in on goal. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Japan with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Foot in, Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Maldini. Chance for a shot! Oh, good spread. And this is Batistuta. He can run onto that. Just the keeper in his way. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Now it's Rooney. Marquez makes the interception. Now it's Rooney. And it's Ronaldinho. Stood up well to him there. Now that looks a decent ball. And that has been cut short. Chiellini.
Japan definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
That's a good ball out wide. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Conte.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's found space here. And this is Messi. Tries to play it through. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. McAllister bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he was quick to react. Cafu. That looks a good ball through. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! Conte. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Rooney. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He is through here. Cross needs to be good. Shinta. It's Ronaldinho! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far. And I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So straight into the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, just a keeper now. Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Japan have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. It's run loose here. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Baron. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, it's... Can he finish? And a neat finish! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Japan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Zanetti has the space to scheme. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Paulo Dybala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking to play him in. Great vision. Veron receives it in a... Oh, good climb! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, well measured. Marquez. Oh, it's Batistuta. Can he get it through? Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, they can break here. Threads one in. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Zanetti scooting forward. And that has put paid to that. And he's managed to gift it back. Corner number 2 then. He leaps for it. Oh, crossbar! Has another go! Amazing from McAllister. A finish of true class. Argentina are level. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
He'll try from distance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Martinez. Oh, cracking ball. And he shoots! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Argentina found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Mbappe, Conte, aims beyond the defence. Zanetti, now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Maldini calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Veron conjures time and space where few can. And that will be it. Argentina have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Takes the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Good running, strong and purposeful. He has found the way through. Now it's Rooney. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Threads one in. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found... Chance for a shot! Goal! Japan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Over to the right flank. Swings in across.
That's good defensive concentration.
Messi! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Baron. It's a really well-measured ball. And the pass is intercepted. Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Batistuta. That pass has been well intercepted. Look at the space here. Can he finish? Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Baron.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rooney. Makaleli. Now it's Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Ronaldinho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And we have our very first corner. And the finish! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Messi. Argentina are looking to break at pace. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Ronaldinho. Oh, easy pickings there. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that is well cleared.
2 added minutes has
Now
been
he's got
indicated.
space here. Well, that has not gone well. Caceres. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cafu. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitutions taking
Down
place.
to business again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And he's gone backward here.
Great chance! Fantastic from Varane! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up.
The goal scorer for
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He's found a way through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And here's Batistuta. And that has been cut short. That pass isn't the best. And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff was alert to the possibility. Oh, he's all alone.
Chance, surely!
And there's a goal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular manager.
Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that has been slung wide. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Messi. That's a little off target. Ronaldinho. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a wide position. Played out towards the right wing. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's had a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Japan, palpably stronger, better, superior. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Makaleli aimed beyond the defence. Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nice physical challenge. Argentina can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Joe's looking wide. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is good alertness. Baron.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Zanetti cuts out the pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. Oh, that's real chance! Now, how often do you see that?
Argentina are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Ronaldinho, number 17, Mbappe, coming on the field.
Tries to play it through. He is through here.
Number 14.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. And this is Neymar, and he's managed to... It's Neymar! And he's stuck it away! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Still behind by 2, is there a way back into this? Looking for a runner, not the most accurate pass, and it's Cruyff. Cafu! Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. Makaleli. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Rooney. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now there's a fine... Oh, Mada! And for a moment, time stood still. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. He has found the way through. Rijkaard. Makaleli. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely a great chance! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's won off, shoots! Goal! Argentina! The first significant strike. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Searching pass he's played there. Some good work on the right flank here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's got away. Marquez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rooney. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, that has not gone well. He can run onto that. He's found some space. Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. Japan are level. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Caceres makes the interception. Veron. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Cruyff. That is ended up in no man's land.
Japan definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Caceres. And that is a little undercooked. Rooney looking to receive it in space. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Real chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he finish? Goal! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Argentina leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's a shade optimistic. Oh, can he get onto this? Cruyff. And he's worked it through. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Argentina are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half. Pass is just off target. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! That's another chance! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Rooney. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. Maldini aims beyond the defence. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And this is Ronaldo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just about within shooting range. 60 minutes played.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Knocks it out wide. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance to deliver. Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Zanetti goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rooney! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rooney is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Japan.
And we have our very first corner.
Messi. Number 6, Rooney. Coming on the field, number 14.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Pass somewhat off target. And this is Ronaldo. And he's lost his man. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's come off the upright. Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's been cut out, well played. Cruyff. Looking for the run. And this is Adriano. Oh, Su tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Argentina, palpably stronger, better, superior. Sends it crossfield. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Owen. Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
Kvaratskhelia! It's hit the upright. And that's a sharp finish. They are playing them off the park. Adriano at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking to play him in. There's the shot! And no mistake. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Dida. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Almada. And it's made its way to him. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's that. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Just a quick
Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Driving forward. And he is dashing away. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Quality ball. Rijkaard, he's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be...
And they're on!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Makaleli. Still goalless. Now, can they get him away? And this is Owen. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Zanetti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's made its way to him. Just eases him off the ball.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Veron! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. McAllister. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. And he's got the beating of his man. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. And this is Ronaldo. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he's picked out the run. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Picked out, big chance! Goal! Japan! The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Great chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Argentina, after 36 minutes.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Argentina restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're...
Right card! Goal! Japan! Into the lead once more. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
58 minutes is number 19.
Japan with the lead.
Right card.
Looking for options for movement. Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Aimed beyond the defence. He's onside. He is through here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Tries a shot! Can he get it through? And it's Totti. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, great save by Dida. Zanetti calmly anticipates. McAllister is always looking to break lines. McAllister gets over and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Maldini. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cafu. Cross from terrific effort! Oh, off the bar! And it's half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and could be danger here. Zanetti. And it's McAllister. And he's managed to get free. Kvaratskhelia. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? McAllister. Lovely feet. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Zanetti. McAllister. Now this could be a chance. There's the delivery. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, good effort! And that's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Pete.
Mbappe! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, that's an excellent interception. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Argentina have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Oh, that's fabulous. He's a sharp little ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one... And he shoots! Goal! Japan! And they've got their lead back. How very smart. He just got it right.
Mbappe really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's found a way past.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Chance! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Rooney. Baron. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Might be danger here. Oh, he's bustling through. He's had a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
McAllister, well-timed, excellent interception. That's a nicely shaped ball. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Oh, that's well spotted. Owen touches it back. Half an hour gone in the second half.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Vai tentar pegar alguém da box?
Substitution for Japan, number 6.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution.
Can he get on the end of this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Neymar picks it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Delivered with swing.
Substitution for Japan. Number 13.
Japan have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And a truly agonising miss.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Pass somewhat off target. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Owen. Caceres makes the interception. Owen is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Crosses it in. Cruyff! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Almada. Great vision. Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Almada. Neymar is, of course, that's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Not the most accurate pass. And that is that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, and without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser-focused, and he fights tooth and nail for every win. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira. Yamal. Can he spark a counter here? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aimed beyond the defence. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mbappe! Looking to play him in. Vieira. Knocks it into space. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Stood up well to him there.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he plays one through. And the shot! Delivers with whip. And that should get the job done. Oh, that's neat. He'll try from distance. Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Vieira. So we're still where we started right now. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Pelé. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Makalele gets a foot in here. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Pelé! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Roberto Carlos with a real chance here. Roberto Carlos! That's a fine save.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
And we have our very first corner. And this is Pelé! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Yamal just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Always goal side, and it's been played through. Rooney takes a shot! Rooney with a beautifully timed run.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's quick to return it. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rooney has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Ronaldinho! Takes the shot! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's a good ball. And that has been slung wide. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Has a look and plays it forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Lovely feet. He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 22, Vinicius Junior.
France have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution for Japan. Number 14.
Japan choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. France have their third corner.
France clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Out towards the flank. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Rooney, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a very decent ball. And he shoots! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. He's in plenty of space here. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Look at the space here. Japan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Tries to play it through. That's a shade optimistic. Pinches it off him. And it's made its way to him. That's been cut out, well played. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Substitution for Japan, number 13.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 6, Rooney.
Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away?
Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good take in a good area. Shot could be on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And they're quick to get it back. The final seconds now. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Messi. They'll have to settle for that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
France certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. And he was quick to react. That's headed upfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Rooney. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Looking for options for movement. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Rooney.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch me if you...
Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Has to go back here. Oh, he's having a go! It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! It's Ronaldinho! Oh, nearly. Chiellini gathers from the goal kick, knocks it into space, and that's been won straight back. He's Mbappe! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's through here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira tries to play it through, shoots! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Ronaldinho. Vieira. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Mbappe. He was under real pressure there. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely...
It's Ronaldinho! Great effort, but no way through. So, third corner of the game. Chance! And it's Maldini. Decent chance!
Japan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ronaldinho aimed beyond the defence. Rooney gets flagged offside. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent...
Ronaldinho! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that looks a good ball through. That pass has been well intercepted. That's very neat. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And now, I'd just
France
like to read out
finding
our
themselves
best
behind
reviews
by
for
just
the
one goal
birthday
at the
today.
break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's a searching pass. He's had a shot! And a neat finish. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Mbappe! Now that's a fine challenge. Vieira. Well read, nice interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Ronaldinho. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Ronaldinho! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He won't be happy with that one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition's...
Oh, he's on his own! Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Japan! And they get themselves in front! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Japan have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Mbappe. Rafael Varane. Now it's Ronaldinho. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ronaldinho! Corner number 4 coming up here. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Vinicius Junior powering forward here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Owen, he's found the way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
France have reclaimed it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played into space, and the through ball. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, he's been caught on it here! The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but...
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, hang on. Real chance here. And yes, it's there! And right near the end, we have parity. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that is a little undercooked. Great vision, but where it came from. Picked out brilliant. There's the shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? So smooth. And that is as far as it goes. France can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's had a shot! Goal! Japan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he shoots! And no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That's good running with the ball. And that's a good ball. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Ronaldinho. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
That ball looks a good one. Pele has it in a wide position. So no flag here. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for... Oh, he's been caught napping! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Oh, super ball! Oh, there's the shot! Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he's intervened well there. Vieira. And this is Pele! And he welcomes it in. He's on it, can he get away? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos. And he's got the beating of his man. Mbappe! Nearly, but not quite. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That ball looks a good one. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
France with the corner, they're first. That's going to go a long way. Roberto Carlos. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Has a look and plays it forward. And that is a little undercooked. Makaleli. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ronaldinho. And he cuts out the supply. And the pass is intercepted. It's Rooney! And again, he is at his elastic best. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. France have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run. Ronaldinho. Forced to go back. And a shot! They've scored! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he...
And that is indeed the final act. France have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal.
So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
France leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline.
Number 6, Rooney. Number 14, Owen.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Number 22, Messi. Number
Gets a good
9,
foot in there, but
Cristiano
that has not gone
Ronaldo.
well. And he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho! It's bounced back off the post.
Ronaldinho made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yaya Toure. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, he's found... Decent chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
France go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Chiellini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Japan have their third corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini. That pass has been well intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's a sharp little ball here. Zanetti cuts out the pass. Now, can they get him away? Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So now the difference is 3. No, it's come to nothing. Ronaldinho. And this is Messi. Vieira. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's shifting through the gears here. No, he refuses to take the bait. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Oh, great save by Dida! Makaleli. That could spell trouble. Threads one in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Tries to pass it through. Ronaldinho. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ronaldinho. Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal. He has found a way through. And can he finish? He's got a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's found a way past on Ansola! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Ronaldinho! Japan are looking to go forward now. Space for him to turn and look. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. France clearly now in lead preservation mode. Aimed beyond the defence. There will be 4 extra minutes. He's picked his way through. Zola. Oh, such a clever touch. Ronaldinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's got away from him. And that's that. France have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Yamal picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks for Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.